Boom, boom. How's it going? Yeah. Welcome. It is my name, Tara Jack, TJ, as you might, most of you might call me. And welcome to M5 Property Addicts channel, where we talk about anything and everything around property. And today, yeah, like all the other days, we speak about passive income, but it is an excitement day because we've been fundraising for some cool projects. But we have closed that fund and we are going to be going into some cool deals. What do I mean by a deal? We're buying an awesome property and alongside some of our partners, and this is what partnership is all about. And I'm excited that you are here. And if this is your first time, welcome aboard. This is where we talk about anything and everything around property. My idea is that whilst we are learning, I am learning and you are learning, and together we learn whilst we are having these conversations. And my name is Tara Jack. It is good having you around. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yes, it is I, TJ, Tara Jack. And good morning. It is great having you around today. And yeah, it is a little bit of a one of those days that we're not so sure. What's the weather looking like? Is it raining? Is it wanting to, like, it's a bit chilly. Depending on where you are, let me know where you're watching me from and what is the weather like where you're at. Hey, we've been fundraising and we closed the fund yesterday. We closed it. Yeah, we closed it yesterday. And some of you are like, so how much did we raise, TJ? How much did we raise? Come down. I'm getting there. It's been an amazing journey. The last 30 days have been so cool. Right. So I think today, because it is Thursday Legacy. Remember, on Thursdays, we speak about Thursday Legacy, right? Remember that? Yes. So I want to dedicate this show today. I want to dedicate this show today to young hustlers. I want to dedicate this show today to guys that are out there wanting to do what we're trying to do. That's number two. I want to dedicate today to people that are not educated in finding opportunities. I want to dedicate this day today, this show. I want to dedicate this show today to people who cannot see how it's done. I want to dedicate this day to you today, to this show. Right. So whilst I'm speaking about those four people, and it's a bit of a balance of an emotional day, excitement day, and achievement day, and all of those things. And I want to stress the fact that I had a conversation with my team the other day, and I was saying that I am personally disappointed in myself because we aimed to raise 20 million and we didn't get to 20 million. And I was like, yeah, we should have. I don't know. There's other things that we should have done. And by the way, if you don't know who I am Tara Jack, the guy who won Investor of the Year last year. And I wrote a book called From Bed Debt to Property Mogul. And we do property every day. We're in 4 cities, soon to be going into city number 5. But we're in Durban, Cape Town, Pretoria, and Johannesburg. I'm generally based in Johannesburg, but I kind of like do business everywhere. But today it is Thursday Legacy, and I wanted to dedicate today to those number of people that I just spoke about. Number one, if ever you came through into the investor sessions that we were having, so how did it kind of like go? We came up with the idea to say we want to fundraise, and the idea was to fundraise 20 million. That was the idea. And out of that, we then said, okay, fine, how can we do it? And I want to stress the fact that if you do not have people that you're working with within your tribe, if you don't have people in your core team, if you don't have what they call a power team, then what I'm going to be talking about, you're not able to do it, right? So I went through to my legal person, Elise, and we started bouncing some ideas how we can structure this. I went through to my CFO, Rita, and I said, okay, how can we bounce this off? And I went through to my property manager, who's our co also, and I went through to Babe, and I'm like, Babe, how can we do this? After we had the structure in place, I bounced it off his idea. From an operational perspective, he says, yes, TJ, it makes sense because that's his forte. He's going to manage the engine. And I went through to my guy, Daniel, who's our acquisition head, and I said, dude, if we are to bring in more properties within the structure, what do you think? He says, but this is the machine of us making, having more deals, closing more deals. Yes. So I went through to all my business partners, and eventually when we had a round robin, we understood what we are putting together, and we put it together. And thereafter, we went through to our initial investors, people that understand who we are, and we said, okay, fine, this is what we want to do. Automatically, the first day we raised 2 million rand. The first day we raised 2 million rand, right? And because they believe in us, because they know that we've been slaying them deals from I don't know when, right? And then thereafter, we went to the market, people that don't know us and people that are, maybe you are one of those people. And you came through into our rooms when we were having webinars and things like that. And you came in and you're like, this guy. And, you had all sorts of questions. And maybe some of those questions were not answered. I don't know. But the reality is that not everyone is for this venture that we own. And I want to stress that out because, for some people, they might be like, I'm feeling left out. Hey, TJ, why did you have to close it? You need to open it up. Maybe for me, my money is coming in November. I have to go to work. But what I'm going to do, right, for some people that didn't see the opportunity in this, what I'm going to do is that I am going to open up the varsity. Remember, we've got the varsity. We've got the school that's called M5 Property Varsity. And if you've never done property before and you don't know, and you just stumbled upon it and you like the idea of making 15-17% on your money via property, but you actually don't know how to do it, I am going to dedicate today to you. And I'm going to give you access to my varsity so that you can go in and get learn. And you can learn. And by the way, you don't have to invest with us. No, you can invest on your own. We are great advocates for people investing on their own. And that's what I am giving you today. So in the next couple of days, you are going to receive an email from us inviting you to our varsity, M5 Property Varsity, where you can learn and you don't have to pay anything for 30 days. Consume everything that you want. You don't have to pay me nothing, right? Because you came through to our room to listen to what we had to talk about, right? You cheerleaded. You asked the question. You made us better. You made the presentation interesting. I'm giving you 30 days for free. Mahala. Woohoo. Yeah, for you just pitching up, I'm giving you a high five in the face. Boom. And I'm giving you 297 rand, 300 rand in your pocket, right? For you to get educated. For some of you, grab it by the horns and get educated so that I can't be the only one doing this. You can do it also. And in the varsity, we teach exactly what we are doing. That's the beauty of it. So if you're one of those people that are sharp, and not even sharp, one of those people that are action takers, you can literally change the course of your legacy. You can. Because it's a copy and paste. It's like I'm bringing you to Nando's here, right? You all know I love Nando's. I'm bringing you to Nando's, right? And I'm telling you that Nando's, this is the catalyst of what you can do with Nando's. And hey, go and make it merry. Go merry. Yeah, that word. Go and make it merry, right? And make it work for you. Find your own location, put up your own Nando's. That's what I'm saying, right? That's the number two there. People that came through and they're not educated. They don't know what to do. They don't know what they don't know. I am giving you access to the varsity. Right. Now, then there's another set of people. Woo, woo. Right. When you are fundraising, you meet all sorts of people. Hey, TJ, we've got 900,000 we want to invest. Okay, great. But there is this. Right, no problem. Right, this is how it works. Okay, no problem. Send me the documentation. I send them through. And then I hear, just not the sounds of crickets that you are normally used to, but the crickets at my house, that's how they sound like. And you hear crickets, and you're like, what happened to the 900? And they just vanished. People just vanished, and the 900 also vanished. They didn't tell you whether they're no longer interested. Are they interested? What happened? Did they not like my voice? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that I've also learned that for some people, this is about wanting to learn how to do it for themselves. And if you're one of those people who are wanting to know how to do it, you don't have to sneak in. I'm going to say it out there. I give out information for you to be successful. If you are one of those people who are also wanting to do what I am doing, don't sneak in on me. Ask the question. I will help you. I am saying that out categorically. My team and I, we will help you. Right. That's why we've got the varsity. Right? That's why we have coachings. That's why we have mentoring. Don't sneak in, because the end product is not how it's built. You can't go and steal a cake and then wanting to see how it's made. You don't even know and see the eggs and the sugar. They're not there. You don't know. You don't know how much eggs I put in. Did I put in the albumin, or did I put in the yolk alone, or how did I do it? Some of you are like, what's albumin? Yeah, it's that white thingy on an egg, right? The yellow, it's called the yolk. Ne? The white thingy, it's called an albumin. Don't worry, it also took me like 30 years to know. I'm like, albumin, oh really? Okay, that was props to my wife. But nonetheless, right, without digressing here, the point that I'm stressing out here is when you're wanting to do what someone else is doing, don't sneak in on them and try to learn without either paying for it, that's number one, or number two, without asking the obvious questions, because you are not going to get the final ingredients. All of the ingredients, you're not going to get it. Then when you take it out there, it's not going to work as it's supposed to work. Then you think that it's not working. And then you start wondering, how come TJ's one is working? But that's okay too. But those are some of the people that I met, And then others, some of the other people that I also learned. No. Let me not talk about a lot of people that I met. Let me talk about my own experience in all of this. My own experience in the fundraising. So we had a target and we didn't get to our target. That's the reality. And my heart is a little bit sore. However, we broke our own target. In 30 days' time, we broke our own target, something that we've never done before, and we did it, okay? And that's the most important thing. We're not out there competing with nobody. Like, there is no competition for us. This is about my journey, Rita's journey, Hubert's journey, Bevan's journey, Elise's journey, Dan's journey. The six of us going out there looking for what we think and believing in and doing what we want to do. And we're saying this is the course that we want to do. The mission is clear in our heads. It has taken us a couple of years to get it to, and we're now working with people that believe in the same mission and who are investing alongside us. That's what it's all about. We don't care what the other investors are doing there, because it's not bringing food and butter on our table. It's not. So for some of you who have invested with us tonight, we shall see you at 7 p.m. You should have received an email from my desk. If you don't have the right credentials, please ask Melissa or ask me via my WhatsApp. That's cool. Then, so how much did we raise? Yeah. Well, the first deal that we're going in, this is the exciting part, right? The first deal. Drum roll. Boom. First deal that we are going into. The deal is valued at just below 16 million. Just below 16 million. That's the value of the deal. Boom! Yes, you heard it right. And we are buying it. We are buying it at just below 12 million. Fully functional. Ow! That's the point. I need some fireworks in the house. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And we're closing that. Tonight is the 1st. Today is the 1st of October. We're going in and we close that deal. I was speaking yesterday, myself and Rita, we had a conversation with the seller and we were locking down the contracts and things like that. His attorney is just scrutinizing some of the work and boom, it's done. To all the people that literally believed in us, that this is the kicker. You know what they say? This is the kicker. And it's going to kick some other people in the teeth. Those that wanted to invest, but they're not so sure. It's going to kick them into the teeth. But it's not about that, right? Because we see opportunities differently, and based where we are in life, we see things differently, right? Okay. Now, on that deal, so you could be like, so what's the excitement, TJ? You're buying it for 12, and it's a 16 million rand. You got 4 million in that you just bought. 4 million rand that you just bought. It's called equity. If you understand what it is and you've been around within my circle, you know what equity is all about. It's 4 million. So you got 4 million there that's now sitting on your balance sheet by just buying that property. Isn't that amazing? Boom, boom. That's what it's all about. Right. So, for those that have partnered up with us, thank you. For those that are wanting to partner up with us, I'm sorry we have closed the fund. Is there going to be another one? I don't know. But thank you for all the learnings that we have had. I say we fundraised for about a month because we lost network for like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. We lost access. We lost people that couldn't come through into the webinars, into the rooms. There was so many conversations that I had with the team. Some of the guys that were supporting us that don't work directly in M5, outside M5, that were helping us in putting all of this together. And that's the thing, right? You don't know that when we were having these webinars, there is another team that was supporting us, and there you are, you just come into the rooms and you're like, yeah, I think I can do this, let me get... No, there's more to it. There is more to it, right? But nonetheless, let's get to work. It is my privilege, and together with my team, for us to be serving you, those that have invested with us. We are here dedicated to serve you, and we've been doing it anyways. There's no difference in us here. We've been doing it. The only difference is that you now have ownership in the properties that we are buying, and that's the excitement part for all of us, and we get all to make money out of it, and you don't just get to earn returns. So to your success and our success, here is to us. My name is Tara Jake. I'll see you guys tonight for some of you who have invested with us. And if you haven't, who knows? There might be a next time. Good luck and goodbye. God bless. Cheers.